these mornings, one of these mornings, well, one morning when I fly away, well, one morning, one of these mornings, said it won't be long, hey, one morning.
Supporting footballers from NAB, AFL, Auskick to the big time. NAB, more than money.
these mornings, one of these mornings, well, one morning when I fly away, well, one morning, one of these mornings, said it won't be long, hey, one morning.
Supporting footballers from NAB AFL Auskick to the big time. NAB, more than money.
Girls, welcome to AFL gamers Steph, Chiocci and Jaimee, Lambert from the Collingwood Magpies AFLW Superstars. Blessed to be with you girls tonight. Very excited. Great to have you. Excited to be here with NAB.
Yes, we are. Thanks, still. Pretty pumped. As you can see, really into the game at the moment, so you might not get much out of us, but there we go.
So you've started already?
Yeah, we started.
We've started. We're from running. We have no idea what we're doing.
Jaimee, you look like a serious gamer. You've got the green headset on. You can't tell me you've never played AFL Live Evolution before, because that looks like a serious play. You don't. It's like rocking up in round one debut wearing green boots. It just doesn't happen.
I would never wear green boots still, but lucky enough the AFL gamers sent me this headset. I think they thought I was better than what I am, but I definitely appreciate it. We'll do our best to get the win tonight.
Good. And girls, just again, thanks to NAB supporting footballers from NAB AFL Auskick to the big time, and obviously AFLW as well, which the season's coming ahead. Very excited for that. Steph, we were talking earlier a couple of weeks ago, actually. What's the update with the AFLW at the moment? Have we got some dates set in now?
Yeah, so obviously the teams in Victoria have started training, non-compulsory training sessions. We've got an exemption to heading to the club and small groups with, very strict COVID protocols. So that's been good just to touch base with the girls. We haven't played any footy in Victoria, obviously, this winter. So it'd be nice to sort of tick the legs over and see some of the girls. But at this stage, we're starting back, I think 4th of November is the go date. We haven't heard anything otherwise. So, yeah, hopefully it's all systems go come November.
Exciting, very exciting for I suppose the last season got cut down a little bit short, which was really disappointing, but hopefully we can pump out a full season this time around. I know Jaimee's pretty keen to win another BNF. She's been telling me off camera that, is it right you've won the last 2 BNFs?
Yes, I have won the last 2 BNFs.
She's going for the hat trick she was saying before, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah, I was chatting about this VFL season. Couldn't go back to back to back,
Well, you were telling me before that Steph would have been no chance to win it anyway, and you've still got the next one in the bag.
Oh, no chance.
I've just
goes way back to the old days when it was Eastern Devils versus Diamond Creek.
Oh, yeah.
She stood no chance.
No chance. Chops actually kicked 4 on me one game, so that's how well I was doing.
Yeah. I kicked a couple, and then the coach said, "Shut her down, Chiocci." And what happened? 5 seconds in, goal skis.
Where did the opposition coach start you? Deep forward. So you're putting me deep back. Yeah, no thanks. I ran off her straight away, and she kicked 2. So.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like when I was playing back, Steph. You're a bit like myself. I don't think you're there to defend.
No, we're very much attacking players. Very much so.
Girls, speaking of the Eastern Devils and Diamond Creek, talk us through your sort of journey to AFL, because obviously NAB plays a big part in getting both the men and women through to AFL and AFLW. Were you guys a part of Auskick growing up?
Oh.
Me personally, I played basketball. I never had any other football experience until I started when I was 19. I didn't know there was women's football, and then one day I was Googling it and thought I'd run down and give it a try.
Was it Keysborough, was it?
That was Keysborough. That was my first club.
There you go. How old? So you're 19?
19, and then how many years did it take to get picked up through the draft? Did you get picked up through the AFLW draft, like with NAB, or was that?
Yeah, so I got, back when they had the exhibition games, I played in the Anzac game, and the AFL girls were training, and I was in the, seconds, which was, we played on the Anzac day, and I looked at them and I said, "Oh, that's pretty cool. They look big and tough. I want to be like them." So the next year was when I got my chance at the Western Bulldogs.
So what pick were you, Choppy?
Well, overall I was pick 5.
Nice.
Second in the Victorian draft, which was pretty cool. My dad was adamant that I was going to Carlton. And when that didn't happen, they had the first Victorian pick, so that was Bianca Jacobson.
Yeah, BJ.
BJ, who is now went to Melbourne and now is at St Kilda, and then I was pick 2, was at Bulldogs, and now I'm at Collingwood, and then who was it? Nick Stevens was pick 3, and she's gone skis, and then now Junior was the next pick, and she's gone skis. Far out. This is so hard to concentrate and play at the same time.
I'm sorry. It's part of the game is to actually talk as well. Let's talk about the game quickly, because you're obviously both Collingwood superstars. How did you decide who was going to be playing for what team in this game?
In this game, well, we wanted to play together, Dill, because we're really good teammates, but we were told no, had to be against each other. So I suggest that we play the preliminary finals teams, and here we are. So, and I think Richmond will go all the way. So, just kicked the tag.
No!
I don't know, who was that? Anyway, just 7 points up.
So Chiocci 7. Yeah, very well. 7 points. I sort of hope Richmond don't win this weekend. I'd love Port to get through to the grand final, to be honest.
It'd be nice when it's someone different. Brisbane, I'd like to see, but
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah, I like
Winner
Rangers
of
get a premiership.
we're on the board.
Oh,
Yeah,
I reckon
yeah.
good vote.
the winner of Brisbane Geelong will win the grand final.
Ooh, big call.
I like
But
that.
yeah,
I don't
fair.
mind that call.
Oh, that's on the ball. In the back. Goodness.
Can I just say, girls, you've already outscored Jack Viney from last week. I don't think he actually scored the whole game.
I heard he got flogged. Who beat him? Was he playing against a draftee?
Yes, young Will was going to be a superstar. He was playing last week, so.
He wins.
he
I
was
just
already-
played on a goal square angle.
Is that-
You can't
All right.
miss from there, surely.
Let's chop it through.
Oh, she's just chipped it up.
Love it. We love that.
Lamb chops is going quite well in this game, actually.
I would not be happy to lose to Chiocci. I'm not losing.
Oh,
I tells you that
play
much.
on. Nah, ball that up. Good call. Is that right? Oh,
This is so hard.
we won't see
Steph,
you,
I'm
maybe.
gonna have to put you off for a bit, Steph, because I want to talk about your NAB AFL pathway, I suppose, in terms of yours, because you are one of the goats of AFLW football. I saw you
Hear that, Toby?
you really are, because I remember seeing
Mate,
we've known each other
You
for a
can be
long
called the
time.
goat. I'm so okay with that.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, that's right.
You used to come down to Carlton, do a lot of like the clinics early days. You obviously played in all those exhibition games. What's your pathway been like? Obviously, Diamond Creek. Did you play NAB Oz kick as well? Did you how did it all start and get to where you are now?
Yeah, pretty similar to Choppy in terms of no NAB kick for me, which is really unfortunate. I grew up, obviously, as you know, Dill, a massive Carlton fan, and we attended every game at Optus Oval, as it was known then. And I just used to kick the footy with Dad at my uncle's, and we never missed a game. So that's sort of where I developed my skills. But yeah, didn't have the opportunity to play or participate in NAB kick, and yeah, wanted to play footy from a really young age, and was only really skinny. So Mum and Dad were pretty tentative to let me play. And then I just remember begging them in high school. I'm like, can you please just let me play? I knew there was a team, Diamond Creek, the women's team. And I was 17 at the time and doing year 12 and begged. And they said, all right, if it shuts you up, you can go down to Diamond Creek and play. Chop, stop scoring while I'm talking.
I love this game.
Yeah, here we are.
Jaimee is just taking full advantage of you in your storytelling period.
Take that out front. I don't know who that is, but so then it's Rioli, number 17, good man.
Great
But
number.
yeah, haven't looked back since, really. And then from Diamond Creek, obviously got the opportunity to represent Victoria at those biannual state championships. There was all Australian squads then, which gave us the opportunity to be involved in high performance academies, and then all of a sudden it was the exhibition series and represented the Bulldogs. Wasn't picked by them for their priority pick, which was fair enough. I wasn't playing good footy, so I headed to the NAB AFLW draft in 2016, and fortunate enough for Collingwood to have selected me with pick 11. So, and there's footage of that, and I'm crying like a baby. But yeah, very relieved and happy.
That's incredible. Yeah, I suppose everyone's got good memories of draft day, especially with NAB. They've just been supporting us since we started. I slid a little bit further than you two. I was actually picked 62. Absolute steal.
Father's Day, Father's Day.
Well, it doesn't actually. I wish I could tell you that mattered, but there was no bids, so it was just it could have even been lower realistically.
So we'll take that. We'll take the 62.
We'll take that.
Or 66.
Jaimee, I'm going to have to get in your head a little bit because you are just way too focused with your green headset on at the moment.
Yes, sorry.
That's a shot on goal.
I'm very competitive and I do not want to lose.
I didn't even know. Did you get a goal at my end? What are you doing?
We've swapped ends, mate.
Have we? Why is it
Yep.
not facing that way? Oh, I've lost the plot. Sorry,
Yeah,
This
all
is
right.
probably
I'll
one.
take
This
some
is probably
questions
one you
now.
can both answer anyway. But the latest NAB AFLW draft, very exciting times for all the young girls that got picked up. But talk us through a couple of the girls at Collingwood was able to get through, and have you been able to sort of catch up with them yet and have a train, or is that going to happen in the next few weeks?
Yeah.
Yes, so we had a training last night and Stephanie took all the. We had 3 newbies last night, and they were all in her group because obviously from the Rona we can only have groups of 10.
Yeah.
So I'm sure Chiocci would know a little bit more about 3 newbies that were there last night.
Yeah, so we had Imogen Purcell, who is our rookie pick. She's a former rower, was actually rowing for UCLA over in the States. Comes from a footy family. So, yeah, she joined us as a rookie. And we had Amelia Velado, who was our first pick in the draft from Western Jets out that way. And then Abby Maloney was with us last night from Sydney Dragons. And, yeah, really impressive kids. Very skillful. You can tell that they've had that experience in the NAB League. Obviously didn't get to play this year, but have come through the ranks. And yeah, Imi's a raw talent, but has the makings of an elite athlete. So yeah, so far so good, and just vibrant and excited they are, which is really good.
Do you reckon they'll come make an impact straight away? Can you see any of them playing round 1?
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of these girls is that, you know, there's a position there for them. Obviously, we're not all training at the moment, but yeah, they certainly can put their hand up from the hour and a half that I've seen of them training. But yeah, our list is pretty competitive, so it'll be very interesting.
It will be. I'm excited for this season, to be honest. And I'm not just saying that, but especially in terms of being able to be, you know, obviously Melbourne hasn't been ideal, but just put all that training around it. I know when I was up at the Giants, I was really close with a lot of the girls up there, like Alicia Eva, and how much work they were putting in. And no, I think it's going to be a really, really big year for AFLW, especially with, you know, the season getting cut short last year, but I think it's going to be a really big impact. So I'm really pumped to see it.
Yeah, it'd be really good. I guess we're just waiting on that clarity as to when if it's, you know, when we start and, you know, what the season actually going to look like. But we're scheduled for 9 games, so see how we go.
Who just kick one then?
I am useless.
Oh, I hit the post right in front.
It is 44-7.
Yeah, she picks up games like that, mate. She's talented, I'm telling you.
She's not even concentrating in this conversation. She doesn't want anything to do with me right now.
All right, hit me. I'll complete. I've got my full attention.
Well, ask her mathematics questions or something.
Are you a mass? What do you do? What are you doing outside of AFL at the moment? Like, are you guys working as well?
Yeah, so I have not stopped through this whole Corona period. I just work in a factory making very exciting labels. So we have been doing lots of hand sanitizers and antibacterial stuff. So we've been kept pretty busy. So yeah, I feel like I've kind of missed out on some holidays, but it's been a good break as well. I am ready to get back to football and life. To see a movie in the cinemas would be nice.
Oh, that's what I can't wait to do, is go to the movies.
Simple things in life. Yeah, same with me, Jill. I've been working away remotely from home as a teacher, but
You're a teacher? Yep.
Yep, secondary school teacher at Parkdale Secondary College. So yeah, we're back on site this week, so most days, and then all the year levels will be back in a couple of weeks' time, so I'll be there 5 days a week. So yeah, it's certainly interesting having to get up early and get into work when you haven't done it in, you know, how many months. But yeah, just looking forward to routine and getting stuck into training and getting that balance right. Yeah.
What about as a teacher? Oh no, she's a gun.
Yeah.
How
are you doing this?
Because you are not very
I
good.
understand this.
I played today for maybe half an hour, so I've got half an hour
Right,
now.
anyway. Sorry, Jill, what was that?
No, I'm just admiring Jaimee's play. It's quite impressive here.
Oh, that's in the back. Jesus.
Oh,
Like a
free kick.
horse.
I don't know how to do a set shot though, that's my issue.
Circle, I know that much.
Oh, is it?
No
Thanks.
problem.
You shouldn't be helping me.
All right, we'll get the ball moving. Oh, there we go.
As a teacher now as well, Steph, obviously playing footy, being a teacher, have you seen a massive change in like the younger girls at school now, you know, looking at playing footy and getting into the NAB League? What have you seen the differences in, I suppose, since you started?
Yeah, absolutely. Being out in the southeast is a really rapid growth area for young girls. And I know from my school, like we have a sport program and an AFL component to that. And the last 2 years, we've had a girls-only group. That's how many people, students we've had applying. So, yeah, I've certainly seen the numbers rise. A lot of my students look after year nines. I'm a coordinator for year nine. A lot of my girls, play locally and, headed down to a grand final last year at Cheltenham Panthers, which is a lot of fun. So, yeah, look, it's a booming sport in the area. And I just hope that, given the impact of COVID, that it doesn't actually influence sporting clubs and local footy teams too much going forward. I cannot get my hands
for
full.
sure. No, like you said,
Like
I think it's
traumatic.
Jaimee, I think you have to give Steph some tips here
I don't know
on
how to tackle.
how to play the game.
Well,
she
tackle
your
is
captain. She your
triangle.
captain.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
after me. Oh, there it is. They're hot in the
Yeah, triangle's tackle. I know that much. And to sprint is
R2.
R2. I know how to bounce. I'm not going to share that secret with you though.
You put you press down the button, yeah?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if it's an issue, but I am struggling to even see. So, that's all right. Oh my gosh, who's on him in the middle? Jeepers. Oh gosh.
Oh, where's your?
If you're
It's a
playing
2-on-1.
like the Collingwood,
No
you're
idea.
playing like the Collingwood blokes last week. You just absolutely know it.
Oh,
they couldn't get their
she is
hands on it before they-
unseen. She didn't rock up.
Yeah. And I've kicked the first goal, so
Yeah.
I've officially made a record there. There we go.
Yeah, Jaimee's defense here is just quite nice. So tell me this, Jaimee. Obviously, on your pathway, then you said you played basketball earlier. Does that make you like the Scott Pendlebury of the AFLW? Is everyone referring
Oh,
to
I
you
could
as
never live
the-
up to his name. I did pretty well as a basketballer, but I think I'm doing much better as a footballer. I originally gave up basketball just because I thought I was too small, and pretty much all the girls I played with, they had given it up as well.
Yep.
And then, yeah, I've just always played team sports, and I just was like, how good would it be to play footy? And yeah, like I said, I just Googled it once, and we were off, just like
How
that.
much do you think it's helped you, like playing footy, playing basketball into footy? Is the transition as good as you think it is? Because I was always a horrific basketballer as a kid, but you do see a lot of people that play basketball. You feel like they do have a lot more time when they come and play AFL.
Yeah, Mum always said that from the day I was born, I just always had a ball in my hand, whether it was a basketball, a football, or a tennis ball. So I don't know, I just have always, without being cocky or anything, I've just always been very natural at sports and can pick things up pretty quickly.
Yeah, you don't.
But yeah, basketball has definitely helped with footy because hand-eye coordination, bit of change of direction, and just think
Helps more than
the
basketball.
short, sharp.
Jaimee?
Pardon?
Do you know what helps more than basketball? It's NAB
What's
AFL
that?
Oz Kick. So any kids
Oh,
out there, if you're
100%.
listening, you got to get to NAB AFL Oz Kick because that is where you learn all the tricks.
That's where I missed out. You kids are so lucky. Little girls who are 5 years old can play football straight away.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
And that's what we're going to be seeing is the kids coming through. Like they're already so much better than what we are.
Surely that's on the ball.
Surely.
Surely.
Yeah. I would have given anything to play football all the way through.
Yeah.
But here we are now, and at least we get a chance to play in the AFL.
That's it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Well, the AFLW was, meant to be 2020 was meant to be the first year. That was the talk years ago.
Yeah, we're already 3-4 years ahead.
Everybody's in, so
It's awesome.
which is awesome for the older players.
Hey, I'm in that category too.
Oh, I don't know about that, Choppy.
I'm creeping into that category. I ain't got long left.
Oh, please.
Not with that attitude.
Please. No, yeah, exactly right.
Oh, not with this body of mine.
Yeah,
I might
you're
have
right.
to play a bit of outside mid or a winger.
Look, if you want to
Take someone
swap jobs, I'm happy to go inside.
I
Give it a crack.
know the season hasn't even started yet, but the NAB AFLW season 2020/21, who who do you think is besides yourselves? If you can't pick Collingwood, who is the biggest contender?
Ooh, that's a big question, Dylan. Look, you can't go past. I think Adelaide. They're getting Chelsea.
100%.
Yeah, Chelsea Randall back. Chloe
Ed
Shear.
Marinoff, she's a
Ed
gun.
Marinoff. Yeah, she's good. She played, but I think, and then Anne Hatchard's gone to another level. I think you can't underestimate Adelaide just because they had I suppose to their standard, not as good a season as what they're capable of. But yeah, I think North Melbourne are always thereabouts. I think Carlton were pushing this year. I think if the season hadn't been cut short, they were probably a good chance
nearly
all the
won
way. So yeah, look, it's sort of anyone's race, isn't it? You don't know. You really don't know until you start playing, and even then, it can be really tough to pick.
It'll be very interesting as well to see how all the Victorian clubs go, considering we've had pretty much a year off, whereas Brisbane and Perth, they've all had the chance to play.
Yep.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's in our favour.
I actually think it'll work into your girls' favour. Like, you know, sometimes when you have those really long pre-seasons and you peak way too early, well, that happened a lot to me. You know, you come in and you're like so tired by the time the season is halfway through, but realistically, you girls will be like pretty much into training, ready to go, and you might sort of peak at the right time.
Well, that's the thing. Like, usually our pre-season's longer than our season. So I think you're right. Like, even seeing some of the girls at training this week, like, we've obviously tried to keep in reasonable nick over the break. We can get outside for 1 hour and then 2 hours and do your conditioning session. It was just a lack of gym, I think, and access to.
Because you gym, Stephanie.
All the time. Look at me, chops. I think that's right. But yeah, like running around with the girls and doing some conditioning blocks with them. I think the girls are looking good in terms of the running side of things, but it's then about footy fitness, isn't it? It's very different. Those repeat efforts, ground balls, tackles, get up, go again, and you know, we can't even do that at the moment because we can't, we don't have contact at training. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how we are. But I know my body's certainly better off for having not played winter series.
Sure, it's too cold in winter as well in Melbourne.
I wear a long sleeve, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the long sleeve, I've got a theory on the long sleeve.
They do get cold.
They get colder. They hold all the water.
I know. See, you'd probably argue that those who wear long sleeve are tough. I would think.
I don't think I'd go that far, but I wouldn't say that.
No, they do hold the water. You're right. Pull it up. Oh, hold the. Gee, they're hot on the whistle, aren't they? Oh, handball that. Run and receive. Oh, handball that again.
Oh,
this might be my best bit of play. Come on now. Here we go. Get it in. Deep. Get up. Get up. Yes. I didn't play on. Oh, I tell you what, trigger happy. Oh. I just like good football.
Just to remind you, you haven't actually scored since the first goal, just in case you haven't realised.
Thanks, still. Nah, realised. Geez, it's 70 points.
Yeah.
Just enjoying myself having a chit chat.
Maybe we should get on the fortnight. You're a bit
better
than
just a little bit better.
Better on that.
Here we go. All right, where are we? Where's the leads? There it is. With a space, no one there.
This is going to be the result on the weekend too.
That was a great spot.
The forward should have actually been there.
Well done. Oh, he's played on already. See? Trigger. Hit, get the hands. Here we go. Get that in. Surely.
Hey girls, one question I do actually have about the NAB, the AFLW season, right? As soon as when the AFLW season finishes and it goes into the VFL season, obviously you're playing for your VFL club, but do you always play for your affiliated club, or can you play for another club in the VFL?
The first year there were some girls playing at other VFL clubs.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and that was because it was sort of the first year that, like, for example, Collingwood were involved. But then after that, if you'd signed on for the next season at AFL level, then you're expected to play VFL at Collingwood, just so you can get managed.
Of course, yeah.
Obviously monitor your load, and we did it really well. We actually played a lot of our AFL girls last year. Obviously won the premiership. Chops was a part of that team. But it was a really good opportunity for our young girls to develop.
Yeah.
For the older girls, like, I play 2 games on, 2 games off, so just to get some touch but not overdo it. So, yeah, I think the best.
Knees.
Yeah, that's it. Knees, back, you name it. So, yeah, just that was a great way of sort of monitoring our girls and, making sure they weren't overdoing it and whilst getting some really important match practice in. So, yeah, that's our stance on it. And hopefully we get the opportunity again next winter.
Obviously, look, I'm not meaning this to offend you, Steph, but obviously your game is an AFL Evolution. I'm hoping it's not your favourite game anyway.
No.
What is your
I
what is your
love it. It's a
go-to?
bit of fun.
What is your go-to on the stream?
You know what? I actually recently bought Tony Hawk, the new one.
Oh, love
Tony Hawk. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So
like an upgraded one from the 90s?
Yeah. So that had 1 and 2 combined, and yeah, that was pretty sick. But Fortnite's my go. Yeah, I'm proud to admit that. I don't mind playing it. It's sort of gotten me through lockdown a little bit, and Chops plays, and a couple of other teammates, Maddie Shevlin and Christy Stratton play, and we've streamed for Collingwood before, so a bit of fun. I'm not great at it.
It's a horrible game. It's a horrible game, but it's good for banter and it's good to have a chat. It's the virus game.
That's it.
Do
But
you
much
play
better
Chops?
than next.
Yeah, we play.
She's a star.
We're no good, but it's a bit
She says she's no good, but she said, "Gee, I wish
You said
play
you were no good
Fortnite
at this either, and it's 80 to 70. So I think you are underselling yourself a little bit there.
And she had, 2 solo dubs before she hopped on this.
Yeah, I did. All right, I'm fantastic. Sign me up.
Here we go. Dick, where is he?
Come on, Chewie. Come on.
Oh, where are you going? Why is he kicking it there? Oh,
So
man.
close, mate.
That was an inside 30 mark as well. Oh, he's run too. That's holding the ball. Surely.
It's called a bounce, Steph.
Yep. Oh, here we go. What's he doing? Is the siren gone?
Siren's gone, mate.
Is he torping it?
Are we going into the last quarter?
I think so.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
We'll do a score check, shall we?
I don't think we should, to be honest.
I just want to kick one. Just kick another goal. Now I know how to tackle. Yep, I'm just going to let them. Oh, he's left his man. Oh, Dylan. That was a disappointed sigh.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I reckon Dill could even do better than you, and he doesn't play PlayStation.
Oh, no, honestly, I couldn't do better. I'm still admiring it all. It's more just Jamie's on another level. It's she's daylight at the moment. I hope we're doing a competition out of this. It'd be good to see because I think you could really take this whole thing out. There's still 2 more live streams to come.
Wow.
What did the boys score?
Oh,
Jack
not
Varney.
this. Jack didn't kick a goal, and I think Will got to about 40. So you are easily the #1 ranked player at the moment.
Love that.
How did you even snap Chops? Like,
Mate, I just push all the buttons. So are we allowed to know who's coming next, or that's
Yes.
the
Well, Jaimee, I can tell you, which I will. I'll just get Giles to send them through to me, just in case. I don't want to say the wrong name, just in case we're not doing that. But it'll be good. I think it'll be exciting to see who comes in. We've definitely got 2 other AFL players and 2 other AFLW players next as well. So
it's the doggy skills, isn't it?
Scotty plays, Hannah Scott.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, that's a great tackle.
Is anyone notorious of the girls that play AFL Evolution? Who's like the known
No,
the known?
Don't know anybody that plays.
No, I haven't discussed
Yeah.
it. I'm sure
We know a few that play Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Whether they're any good.
So
Yeah.
next week we have Bailey Smith and Nick Cox. So Bailey Smith, obviously, from the Bulldogs, and Nick Cox is a young man that plays in the NAB league. So he'll probably be a superstar next year.
The line umpire. That's how you go.
You just
was
kicked
in
that. That is not a goal, surely.
I ran it over the line. I forgot to kick. That's
You were
okay.
ordering a hot
we
dog at the bar. That's what you were doing. That was ridiculous.
Mate, the game's over. I've hit the century.
Oh, no, I've got to kick off. I'm going to kick
All
off.
right.
I don't know if we'll see anyone hit it this high again. This is impressive. You just need to put it down for a minute.
I didn't even have the remote, and I just got the ball.
Don't let me score, Chops. That is ridiculous.
Steph!
Is that what you're going to say to
She's
your
not even
opponent?
playing.
Well, maybe it's not even her. Maybe it's been the PlayStation the whole time. You ever think of that? Ooh.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe she's sitting there pretending to twiddle her thumbs, but she's not.
Geez, if this is what's to come for Richmond on the weekend, I'm pretty nervous for them.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Richmond fans. I actually
Smash
I'm a little
Richmond.
embarrassed. Oh, mate.
Oh,
you can't
there we
commit
go.
to the tackle and miss it.
Oh,
Nasty's
no.
fan. Dismal. All right, clearing centre kick. Where's Dusty?
Where's Dusty?
I think
You're on
I'm
the
trying
wrong.
to find
Oh no,
if
you are
we've got
Richmond.
a chat here.
There we go. Oh, you're even handballing it.
Oh, we've got chat. Maddie Shevlin says, "Is this the real
Oh.
Jaimee Lambert?"
Yeah,
Yes, it is, Maddie.
She's a bit bitter, Dill, that I got sent a wonderful headset thanks to our friend
really?
Zach.
Right.
Down.
Maddie, we will try and get you a headset.
I'm a
I
little
don't know
bit
why I've said that. 'cause I
disappointed that
can't
you've got
promise
a
it.
Dill
But,
shirt.
No, but I purchased this, didn't I, Dill?
Yeah, fair.
well,
All right,
yes,
fair.
you did. But also, remember,
Yeah,
discounts,
we got
obviously.
we got looked after. Yep, we bought
Always,
two.
always. Cost price.
This is my problem. I don't get nothing. Waiting on my blue tick.
No, wait, she's really bitter about the
I'm
blue
waiting on
tick
my
on
sponsorship.
Instagram.
Waiting on my Dill shirt.
I'll get on to James' picture.
You've got your green headset, mate. That's pretty bloody good.
No, I love the AFL gamers. They're very generous.
great.
They love
And
us.
we love NAB. Don't forget NAB. We love NAB.
We absolutely love NAB.
Are you trying to get? What are you doing? You're standing on the boundary. I can't.
Have I got the
Yeah,
ball?
you do.
I'm sorry, I haven't been playing, Chewy.
Oh.
I thought you'd scored by now.
Let's go. Here we go.
Another one
Yes,
for
I'm
you,
bouncing.
Jaimee. Bouncy_detective said, "Just elite choppy, haha."
Yes, we love that from you, Bouncy.
That's two friends that Chops has paid to be on here. So
Do you know
where
Do you
am I,
know these
friends?
people? Do you know these people?
We know Bouncy and Maddie obviously plays with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Bouncy Detective is also one of our fortnight mates. She is up in the Northern Territory at the moment.
Shout out to
Oh,
Bouncy.
switch in.
Hope you're enjoying. And
Handball.
shout out to Maddie. Love your work.
Oh, you're
I'm
on. Oh,
Oh! Kick the goal!
all umpire.
Hey guys, stop.
Eight.
Unbelievable. I haven't had an inch. She's playing man on man.
That's good team
Here you go,
defense.
set
mate.
shot. Here you go.
Have a shot.
Thoughts on Tommy Lynch from Snag G.
Yeah, I like Tom Lynch.
Was this Shane Edwards? Yep, Shane Edwards is my favourite Richmond player.
Has he gotten away with too much stuff this year? Should he have been reported?
He's on controversial questions.
He has been reported. Like, we bag people for not going hard enough, and then when they go hard, we bag them too. So I just don't know where they want to. I like the big,
Specky!
powerful key forward dominating. I think we need it.
As long as it's all fair.
That's it. That's true. I've heard that you've been chucking.
Chotch knows about being
I
reported.
heard that I've heard you've got sharp elbows, Choppy.
Cop that.
Hey, where'd you hear that from?
Wow, it's a word in the AFLW circles.
Is it really?
Yeah.
My AFLW record is clean, unlike someone else.
That doesn't mean you don't. Yeah, that is true, Steph. That is true.
She makes a very good point. Yeah, that's one to forget, I think.
I
What
will
happened
be
to
honest,
being
though, I got
teaching as
reported
well?
twice in a year.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It was pre-AFL season. It was actually on Daisy Pearce. You might
So
know her.
you. Wow, that is asserting dominance.
It was
Yes,
soft
mate,
as
you-
butter.
So you've come into the NAB AFLW and you said, "Who's the head honcho? I want to take her down," and you've just gone straight after Daisy Pearce.
Pretty much. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Did you get rubbed out, Choppy?
Yeah, I got rubbed out for 2 weeks.
Really?
And then 2 weeks later, I got rubbed out for another 2 weeks.
What did you do?
I might have threw a fist.
Accidental.
You threw a fist?
Accidental.
On
Because a kid.
purpose, accidentally.
Yeah.
No, you
But you learned, didn't you, Choppy? Because at NAB AFL Oz Kick, the program.
Yeah.
After the second one, I learnt. Yeah.
Of
So the
course.
second one, it was my bad. I missed a goal right on the goal square, and I had a little rage after that, and maybe got someone a bit high.
Okay.
So, but we have learnt.
we have learned from that, and at NAB AFL Oz Kick, we go through the fundamentals now, and we knocked that out of the system straight away.
See, that's what I mean. We weren't in the system from the start,
Yeah,
so we had to learn ourselves.
That's a great way to look at it. That's a great way to look at it.
It is.
I don't think Tom Lynch was there either then.
Yeah, no, maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Well, this score. Oh,
Just meant to be here.
oh, east-west, please. Here we go. Ooh, tackle. Oh, you know what it is? I press buttons and then I dispose of the footy, even though I've taken them up, and I don't mean to. Oh, yep. Right. Handball to
All right. Here we go. Full court. Crunch.
There we go.
Oh,
Out on the full, surely.
so girls, what's the plans then? Back to training. You're back to training now. First games in how many months? That's a month, pretty much. You got a month of like a block of training.
Start of Feb at this stage, if it all goes ahead. As planned, it'll be Feb. Start of Feb is round one. So we will train from, I think, November 4. Geez, don't look at the stats. Look at the inside 50s, 44 to 17. You're not going to win many games with that.
I score every time I went in 50.
Almost.
It's a good result.
Almost. Huge. That's huge.
Yeah, so 4th of November is like induction period, and then I think we officially start training on the 16th of November, which means the 2K time trial is on the 16th of November. Which is
That is the
just
worst.
the pits.
You say you hate it, and then you get a 6-minute 2K out. Like, honestly.
I wish. And then, so train up until Christmas. So it's essentially, 5 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
10 days off, back into it, game time.
Yeah, good.
So,
I'm excited.
it's not long.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Excited for you both. Very exciting.
Yes, very exciting.
Girls, I don't even really want to recap the game, but thanks to NAB, we will recap the game. Jaimee, do you have anything to say to Steph about that performance tonight? Were you confident in that was the way it was going to go?
Look, Steph gave her all tonight, and she tried her heart out. And sometimes you run out of gas, and that's what happened. And we both have never played this game before, but obviously I'm better.
100%.
Just like I'm better at football than you two.
There you go, gee.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
The accolades would agree. My major ball winner was Bashar Hooley off the halfback flank with 13, so probably not going to win too many. And
No surprise. What about me? What are my stats?
You're blaming your players.
No, I'm just saying, like, if your ruckman's your second highest possession getter, you're probably not going to win the game of footy, unless it's Brodie Grundy, of course.
Disposals.
Carl Amon.
Goals.
Carl's mother, actually, at Parkdale. Shout out to Katrina. Brad Ebert.
Shout out Katrina.
Hey, Katrina. Brad Ebert skipped 5. Charlie Dixon skipped 5.
Wow. We love that. That was awesome.
We do. Thank you so much, girls. Really. Yeah, we will. Well, I think you'll be in the grand final. That's for sure. But Steph and Jaimee, thank you so much for taking part. Can't wait to see you girls in action for the 2021 NAB AFL W Series, which will be awesome. Hopefully you can take out the flag. If you've got Chop's attitude, I'm sure you guys will go all the way. So best of luck. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks to the AFL Gamers Network. Thanks to NAB, and thank you to you two, Super Sports. And we'll see you guys and girls next week.
Perfect. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you so
See ya.
much.
Cool. I think
Well, one of these mornings, well, one morning when I fly away, well, one morning, one of these mornings, said it won't be long, hey, one morning.
Supporting footballers from NAB AFL Auskick to the big time. NAB, more than money.